Alright, welcome to Attingham Park. Farm Sim Freak here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We are starting here on Attingham Park. We're going to work from the ground up. Starting at the biogas plant, we are going to see how far we can get, and I plan on buying a farm as soon as possible. So I am going to make a couple of purchases right off the bat, because I know I'm going to need them. Logan, what's going on? So I'm going to need this stuff right off the bat. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with this. Okay, and I need one more thing. There we go. We're going to purchase that. Let's see here. Actually, wait a minute. Where's the parking lot? Oh, I have to go this way. Oh, man, I gotta mess with my settings too. I'm gonna leave that off for now. Alright, shit. Breaking shit. We have to get to the biogas plant. Well, we gotta go to the shop first. Wonder if it's there. Let's look on the map here. Oh no, it's right near us actually. Hope it's in here. We'll see. Yes. Excellent. Well, at least you got my reference. Yeah, using a controller. Horrible. Yep, Mr. Burns. Excellent. Smithers. Oh, that's too funny. So bad. So bad. Oh, if we can get this to the biogas plant without wrecking, it'll be a miracle. Just because of how sketchy this is, we are gonna... We'll drive in this mode. For right now, no. I can see in the mirror. That's good. God, I hope I can get out of here okay. Traffic's going pretty fast on this map. Yeah. This thing's like all over the road. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's a little heavy. I don't have any weight over the rear axle, that's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. We're just gonna cheat this out of the way. Oh, come on. Alright. It is what it is. This is what I gotta do. I don't even know if I got a mower down here. I have to look into that. Need to go right. Oh, let's see what happens here. gotta take another right. I'm stuck all the way at the top there. Sheesh. This is a farm up here. No, it's the animal dealer. Wrong side of the road. I was. What's up, Kenneth? Okay, here comes my mess up. Here comes the screw up. Oh, traffic's just lined up horribly, isn't it? I can do it too. Alright, let's get this mess out of here. Yeah, this is Attingham Park. This is by the guy that did work. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus, help me. I still have your map, Kenneth. I got rid of 6 ashes to get on this instead. I know I change maps quick, but it was either get rid of Saibu Chow or 6 ashes, and I figured I wouldn't get rid of the map so I can still play on yours. Maybe I can fit that whole thing on there. It would be different mods on here. I've got all my mods installed. I always put them on. I very seldom wait for somebody. I get going with every single mod I have, so I got everything at my disposal. Oh God, not enough power to lift this thing on there either. Oh, it's gotta be difficult. Why am I having so much trouble with this right off the bat? It's making me just not even want to play. got stuck in a... God. I knew I took a break from this game for a reason. That's okay. I gotta get through this. Just been in a funk. So far, I really like it. It's basically like Six Ashes, okay? The whole idea is that this area is located like north or south of Six Ashes, and then his other map, Little Norton, is on the other side, the way they have it set up. But this is based on a real life place as well. And you start the map with some leased equipment, and the way the background of the map is, it says you're new to the area, you work for the BGA. So technically I work for the BGA. I have leased equipment right now, and my goal is to mow my property. I'm going to see if the silage bales still give us a stupid amount like they did on the other map, and work my way up to buying a farm and start running a farm. But for now, I'll be working at the BGA. Alright, I'm almost there. The only thing I don't like is that the hedges you're not able to drive through the hedges. All the hedges have collisions. So that's the one downfall. Oh, I just drove right by the field. I wonder if I can get in that field over here. See, look at that. Right on the corner of that hedge. Barely touching it. That collision is right there. Okay, so that's a pretty big field, actually. See, I don't even know if I have a mower. I might have to pick that up too, the baler mower. Just go with a front mower, I guess. Ugh. Got a rear. I'm not going to need the slurry tank, the loading wagon. So as far as leased equipment goes, that can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. I really don't need the telehandler either. 3.1. That's 3.1 also. It don't matter. 3.6. Okay. That's 3.2. 6.2. Yeah, we'll just go with that for now. So I've got the baler. Just gonna get another tractor. Yeah, I've been at work and I'm taking a little vacation tomorrow actually. Gonna get the heck out of Jacksonville for the day. That's the John Deere mower. That is... Where is it? Where'd it go? Are you kidding? Oh, it might be under small tractors, maybe? Yeah, right here. This is John Deere riding mower. Yeah, you get on division, that's fine. Joe, good to see you, Joe. This is a John Deere mower. Yep. Something a little different here. The open top tractor. Yeah, I was supposed to game out all night last night, and I literally started feeling nauseous at like 11:30. Told Kanga and director, I was like, yeah guys, I gotta get off for a little bit. I got stuff to do. I fell asleep and I slept for 14 hours straight and woke up still feeling sick. But it went away after today. I got through work okay. But it was weird. And then sleeping for 14 hours straight, that was absolutely nuts. Yeah, the heat is pretty bad down here right now. Tonight it's been like the hottest. It was well over 90 degrees tonight after 10 o'clock at night. And the humidity is just outrageous. Oh, yeah. Alright, getting close here. Start mowing this field. Start making some money. Hopefully. Oh shit. This thing's actually a lot bigger than I thought. Yeah, it's over 100 for us down here in Florida. It's that time of year. And hurricane season too. Go. Is fast. Oh shit. Sweet. Hope it drops the bale itself. That would be nice. I didn't realize the hill was this steep here either. It's doing all of it. That's amazing. Sweet. I don't have to stop. Just keep pumping bales out. I've got tomorrow, and I've got Monday off. I'm going to the beach all day tomorrow. I ain't gonna be around. Nope. I give you credit, Kenneth. I could never do that. It's just not me. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, well, Logan, I work almost every single weekend. I don't even know what weekends are anymore. There's no such thing. My schedule changes every week, too. But that's restaurant life. That's why it's like that. I don't work at a normal job. Not yet, anyway. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Like I said, you and the wifey need a vacation. You guys need a vacation. No kids, no nothing. Just you and your woman. Get the hell out for a little while. I know it sounds good, but you guys need some mom and dad time. How about neither of those, Logan? How about you go to trade school and learn a trade? I wish I had my own place, Kenneth. If I had my own place, I would tell you, get your wifey and come down to Florida for a week, or a couple days at least. I'm sorry I can't help you with that, but you two need a vacation. I'm sure it'll get a little better once you're back in the swing of things with school. I know they just all started going back. We'll see. You're tough. You'll make it happen. Tell you what, this is pretty easy. I'm liking this. Don't have to do nothing. Just drive in circles. Yep, it's called being an adult, Logan. Just think, it's money that you're making, though, man. You're making money. Screw it. Who cares? You're making money. That's what counts. It's not like you're working for free. You could be working for free. Then I'd understand. I work practically 7 days a week. Yeah, go to trade school. You'll make good money. Learn how to become a welder or a plumber. Even a mechanic, okay? You might think that mechanics are bad, but you know what? Everybody's got a car. Everybody needs their cars worked on. Yeah, I streamed the new Aliens game yesterday. I picked it up. It just came out on the 24th. But Aliens is one of my favorite movies. The second, I like all four of them, but the second Aliens movie with the Colonial Marines, amazing. I'm not paying attention. Maybe he sold the welding company, who knows? But welding, you make good money too. All depends on what you want to do, man. Now for me, I'm a mechanic, but I learned everything through other people. I didn't go to trade school. So that's the one thing that I don't have, is all of the certifications that I need. But I've got enough knowledge I can keep myself going. Yeah, go to school though. Don't do what I did and just learn from other people. It's okay to learn, but go to school. Get your ASE certification. It's very important nowadays. Make sure you learn everything too. Keep going to school, get every single certification you can possibly get, so you'll make the max amount of money. And learn diesel. In this day and age, diesel is very important. Same with the electric cars too. Well, it's quiet. It's an open cab tractor that's this quiet. Yeah. Nice, Joe. Say if you had a Ram 250, I would be super jealous, because the Dodge Ram 250 from the late 80s to early 90s, first generation Dodge with the Covens, was friggin' amazing, and I hope one day to get one. It's got to be a 12 valve. I don't really like the newer Dodges. I like the older first generation Dodge, which would be the W150, W250, W350. The W is for the four-wheel drive model. If it's a D150, a D250, or a D350, excuse me, that's the two-wheel drive model. Either or would be amazing. And I gotta have a stick shift, and it's gotta be four-wheel drive. I had an 88 W150 already. What's up, Kanga?
What's up?
Hey, I'm live right now, just so you know.
Well, I'm working on a project for my dad for Father's Day in the shed, building him a toolbox.
That's fine.
Bending up measurements.
If you gotta do what you gotta do, it's okay. Hey, I'm sorry, dude. I felt sick as shit last night. I was not getting back on. I slept for 14 hours, Kanga. When I got off, I passed out and didn't wake up until 2 in the afternoon the next day.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I didn't want you thinking I was ditching you. Then my phone broke today. I was gonna message you today, but my phone completely shut off. It was fully charged, and it just would not turn on. I don't know what's going on with that.
Hold down the power on button.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going tomorrow to look to see if I can get a new phone. I have a warranty on it. but I spent $500 on this phone 3 months ago, and it's already broken. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that shit.
Well, I gotta get back. I just got done with, so I've already folded up all the metal, measured it. Now I was done. I just finished cutting up the wooden sides and the handle. And I stain it,
Yeah.
make it look good. I look at my phone to go see what time it is, and I see nosy.
Oh, that's alright.
Just
Just go do what you gotta do. I'll be on here. I'm taking a little mini vacation tomorrow. I'm off from work for the next 2 days. So, I'll be up tonight.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, right now I'm just waiting for the staining stuff to dry.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well, I better get going. I'll probably be... It should be dry by now, and I'm gonna put everything together and come back. I'll be right back.
It's fine, just take your time with it.
Yep. See you in a little bit.
Alright. That was Kanga, everybody. Looks like he'll be, joining for a little bit. Not in the game, but chat. Phil is obnoxious. No, Logan. If you look up the first generation Dodge, it was a W150 or a D150 or a W250 or a W350 or a D250 or a D350. Chevy was the only one that was 1500 and whatever, but back in the day, in the 70s, Chevy was the 10, the 20, and the 30 series. Meaning you get a K20, a K10, a K20, K30, or a C10, C20, C30. Yeah, everything switched over in the 90s. In the mid 90s, that's when every single company went to the 1500, 2500. Ford stayed. Ford is the only company that stayed the same. To this day, they're still the same. But Chevy and Dodge both use those numbers as well. At one point in time or another. It wasn't like all the time. It's confusing the way I said that shit, but yeah, Ford's the only one that stayed the same. Yeah, what's nice about those Dodge trucks, though, is that they were built to last, and the bodies alone didn't rot out that bad. The Cummins truck, though, if you had a first-generation Cummins, the motors literally outlast the bodies on the trucks. I mean, a Cummins-powered Dodge pickup, that motor tears bodies up. There's so much more torque that the Cummins creates. There's more flexing going on, parts are moving, stuff, they take a toll on a vehicle. But that diesel motor, first generation Cummins 12 valve, that's a 1,000,000-mile motor. You can easily get 1,000,000 miles out of one of them, no problem. I don't know what just happened. That was odd. Okay. Well, I guess this will have to rescue it. That was odd. Collect up all these bales. Sell them. Screw it. Let's see how much I get for this first load. It's all good, Joe. We'll see you in the next one, buddy. So I'm driving over a bale. Yep, we'll see you in the next one, Joe. Have a good night. Curious. I just want to see how much I'm going to get for these. Alright, so I need to go... Where is it again? Save the game and look. Let's see. Livestock barn. Alright. Looks like it in the distance there. Okay. Oh! Oh! They got moving cows in here. What? What? Oh God, no. Do I have cows? I do. What? Look at all the stuff that they have, too. What? Oh God, I'm confused. Okay, then. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're worth good money. That's great. That's good news. Yeah, that's a little better. The grass is already growing back. I'm not even done with this field yet. Oh, that's funny. Still a ton of grass left. Oh man, I just noticed I'm almost out of fuel too. Oh great, great. We'll see you later, buddy. We'll see you in the next one, Logan. Have a good night.
Hello?
What's up, Kanga?
What's up?
Not much.
How's the stream going?
It's going. Just making silage bales.
Sorry, I just had to go and get my dad Pepsi. I had the headset on the whole time though.
It's all good.
My dad was scrummaging through his old stuff, and he found his old book that he had in high school, and it's everything about a car. It's automotive, mechanicalations, fundamentals.
Huh.
And it has like 600 pages.
Oh, there you go.
And he said that he read this thing front to back, and he figured out everything that he knows about cars. The majority of it through this.
Well, just remember, that's gonna be outdated material. That's not gonna be like cars of today's age that you know. That's gonna be old cars that are carbureted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it shows like how a two-stroke engine works, four-stroke engine.
Yeah, it's still good to learn. But everything nowadays is fuel injected. It's got a computer. Two-strokes are illegal. Illegal to make now in the United States and certain states. Like, there used to be a lot of two-stroke dirt bikes because two-stroke dirt bike is nasty. It's fast, has a lot of power, but it was bad for the environment and something else. So they banned the sale, and they banned the manufacturers from making them.
Yeah, a whippersnapper that we have. Old weed whacker. We call it a whippersnapper. My old weed whacker that we used to have is a two-stroke, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, you can still have chainsaws and weed whackers and those sort of things can still be two-stroke. Leaf blowers.
Just not vehicles.
Not vehicles anymore, no. Nope, they used to make two-stroke diesels also. Like old trucks, semi-trucks.
See, I'm reading the first chapter. It's about cap screws and pen heads, round heads, oval heads, X, flat, oval, filster, round, clutch, flooded, all that.
So did you end up playing with Director for a while last night, or no?
Yeah, we stayed on for like another hour.
Well, that's
we
good.
did another Bogdan, and we did some cocaine and all that kind of stuff. GTA, stream it's GTA.
Yeah. My buddy did not do cocaine. He was selling coke runs in Grand Theft Auto.
Online.
He was not doing drugs.
Video game.
We don't do that sort of shit here.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'll whip my own ass.
Does nothing but ruin lives.
And bank accounts.
It ruins everything.
Everything.
It's never a good time. Maybe in the moment, but after that, no, it's not worth it.
Turns you into an asshole as well. Scamming people, blaming people. Yeah, I know somebody like that. Yeah. And I don't know him anymore. Yeah.
You know what the difference is between a crackhead and a thief?
What?
A crackhead will steal from you and help you look for what they stole. A thief will just steal your shit. A crackhead will help you look for your stolen shit, even though they're the ones that stole it from you. But they'll help you look for it to make it seem like they're innocent.
Yeah, right now I'm doing up a car. And then I'm probably gonna... I'm saving up. Because I got... Last night, I did a bunch of... I did like 2 Capricos perfectly. And I ended up getting enough money to put a workshop inside my hangar. So I had this two. Remember that 2-seater plane that I used to have? Like the one that looked like it was from World War II?
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Well, I ended up putting missiles, like explosive MGs on it, like flares on it, bombs on it, all that. So now that thing's fully decked out. Which is good. Now I have 2 million, and I'm gonna tonight try and work up to tonight try and work up to 3 million so I can get a Hydra. It's that hovering. Remember that hovering? Yeah, I'm gonna try and get that. Yeah, I don't know if it's 2-seater actually. I'm gonna check that right now. Actually, let's have a look. You're gonna be my first friend to ever fly it though. That's for sure. You're gonna be the first person to fly it other than me. Oh no, it's a 1-seater. You know what's funny, Moose?
What?
My hands smell like decking oil and wood glue.
Yeah, you should probably wash your
and
hands again. Not good to have
yeah.
all those chemicals on there. Because you gotta remember, skin is porous. Like, chemicals and stuff can seep through your skin into your bloodstream. Like, for instance, if you took a bathtub, okay? If you took a bathtub and filled it completely with alcohol, like you would drink, like vodka or whatever, and you sat in that, if you just sat in it, your body would slowly ingest the alcohol. It's called osmosis. And you would,
you know Trailer Park Boys?
literally get drunk from
Near
sitting
the
in
end
the
of
tub.
it, remember at the end of Trailer Park, near the end of Trailer Park Boys, the old dude, he sat in a tub of rock vodka, whatever.
Yeah, no, that's different.
And
That's
turned blue. Got drunk.
yes, that's not near the end of it though. That's not the end.
No, but it's like near the end. It's the end half. He sat in it and got drunk and he turned into Smurf. I was really sad when it ended. I was really hyped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a day of just straight gaming and watching Trailer Park Boys. 3 episodes in, it's like the end.
Well, season 11 is the last of the normal, and then it goes to season 12, the animated series, and then season 13 is Trailer Park Boys in Jails, and that's still going on. Like, I've been seeing clips from that for a while. I haven't watched it. I won't watch the animated series because you know Jim Leahy is dead in real life.
That's why they created the animated series.
Yeah, and when the Hawks grab him in the animated series and fly him away, that was their like them saying goodbye. His name is John Dunsworth. He was a really good actor. He was never drunk either. That was all method acting. He was all he was all fake. He was just really good at pretending to be drunk.
How did he make that voice though?
Practice, man. He's an actor. It's his job.
Yeah,
it's his job to act, and he did very well at it.
When he was trying to in the series, when he was trying to crack down on the guy's thing, you know how he was like, "Yeah, they think I'm drunk, so they're gonna let my guard down, so I'm gonna not be drunk."
Yeah.
But act drunk. That was actually him going from. Huh.
He was never drunk. Everything that he drank was fake. He did not, in real life, John Dunsworth did not drink. He did not like drinking. He had nothing to do with it, even in real life. Like, I've seen documentaries about him, and he's never drank. It's just not his thing. But he was able to play as a drunk very well.
You know what's funny? My entire family, like cousins and all that, aunties and uncles, are all down in New South Wales, right?
Why?
And my cousin had his.
Or they live there?
That's where they live.
Oh, okay.
My mom and my dad met in New South Wales actually, but then they decided because the place that they grew up in, and they didn't like the state of New South Wales.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it'd be a bad place to grow up, like with me, like as a kid. So they moved to Queensland, and they're like the only part of the family, like the only family member people.
That's alright.
That actually moved here, and so we had to go on a Zoom call because they weren't allowed to leave their house. They're still in the. I think it's been like 9-week lockdown or something. I don't know. Haven't been allowed to leave their house, so we went on a Zoom call for my cousin's 21st. Sadly, he had to do whatever Zoom call, and we just sat there at the table, and they were all celebrating and getting drunk as fuck. So there's just imagine like a bunch of just drunk Australians over FaceTime, just chatting away. They were chatting away for
It would
hours.
probably be very loud.
Oh yeah, we at one point my mom turned down the volume on the computer. They started telling stories. One guy ran to a wall. Don't even know how that happened, but came back from getting a drink. Saw a dude run flat next into a wall. So, that's always fun. I love my family. It's not a perfect family, but it's a pretty good one. Just give them a couple booze, a couple cars on the field, and they'll make the day a whole lot funner.
So
My auntie, I tried to get in on the action because we just have a bunch of shitty cars, right? They do, and they just play like demo derbies and shit, and like they just shoot them up with, because it's on private property, so we're allowed to use guns. You know, because they own like a lot of land. So we were just shooting up cars. We were shooting cars with potato cannons and nothing full order. It was only like bolt actions, stuff like that. Only bolt actions. We only had potato guns and we were shooting up cars. And then my cousin, when he was like 16, just rode around. He did 10, 21st when he was like 16 or something. Yeah, he ended up jumping on a, what's it called? Goanna. You know those massive lizards in Australia? The goannas? Like longer than a human. They bite you, you die from the poison in them. Yeah. And one of them, while we were shooting up potatoes, one of them ran up and started eating the potatoes out of the milk crate that we were shooting from. Cousin didn't even look, he just went to go grab one. And he felt the scaly thing. It looked like it was like a 6 foot long damn goanna just sitting there eating the potatoes. So he jumped on its back. They ended up tying it up and quickly releasing it inside of the bushland. We didn't hurt it. It just, we tied its mouth up with duct tape so it wouldn't bite us. And put its claws in like it was an alligator. And released it. Yeah. Funny ass. And then I got in trouble by my auntie because she said that on her farm, because I don't have a driver's license, the speed limit of the entire farm is 20 k's an hour, which is like you're going through a parking lot, like that kind of speed. And I ended up going double that, going 40, and I got in trouble by my auntie. I lost privileges for driving the cars for a year. Yeah, their farm's funny. They have a bunch of goats, chickens, and yeah. So we just run to the goat pen and feed them. Funny. You'd have fun at my auntie's farm. Shoot potato cannons at shitbox cars. It was fun. Oh, you'd have a lot of fun there. You gotta watch out for snakes, especially in summer. Actually, all year round. did have a lot of fun around the farm. You'd be allowed to chase goats around and shoot tractors. Just a hell of a fun time.
Poor little
Stayed
tractor.
there over Christmas when all the bushfires were happening in Australia, and the whole field was covered with smoke from like the drifting smoke from far, far away. And I started being scared, thought that the whole place would go into the fire, but it never came to us. That was back when my cousin, not the 21st cousin, but my other cousin, she was getting her driver's license, so she was practicing how to drive on the farm. And then the cousin that turned 21st, he came inside one of the semi-good shit boxes, started doing drifts around her brother and sister. She's practicing how to drive the car with her mom. And my cousin just runs around and starts doing dollies around it. It's kind of nice. Have you ever had a time like that, Mouse?
Huh?
Have you ever had a time like that?
No.
Never owned like a farm.
No.
Yeah. It's not really a farm, it's just a whole lot of land. You know what's funny, Mouse?
What?
While we were having fun watching the demo derby that we were making, a kangaroo come out of nowhere and started attacking the dog.
Superman Kale. What's going on, buddy? I'm just sitting here screwing around with the trailer. Sorry, Kanga.
Yeah. Shouldn't come to that. Yeah. The kangaroo started attacking the dog. You know what happened then? The only way to beat a kangaroo, when it's attacking your dog, it grabs it using its small arms. It grabs it by the head. That's why you always give your dogs when you're on a farm a vest to protect it from like the claws. Luckily the dog had it on that time. And we just put it on, forgot, and then it got grabbed by the kangaroo. So then the only way to fend off a kangaroo without hurting it, basically just stand up to it and it'll puff its shoulders up. Like let go of the dog, it'll puff its shoulders up. So you gotta get the biggest guy that you know, and you gotta stand like 10 meters away from it, and you gotta puff up your shoulders, and it'll let go of the dog and puff off his shoulders. And then
How?
And then the dog will run away.
Happen? What is going on?
And the dog will run away. And then you just start all yelling, and then it'll scare it away. Oh, what's happening? Trailer got you.
Everything.
Are you still on 6 Ashes?
No, I'm on the new map. Attingham
Oh,
Park.
the one that was made by the creator of 6 Ashes.
Yes, it's his newest map. He made Little Norton, he made 6 Ashes, and now Attingham Park. I am on Twitch under the name Farm Sim Freak, yes, but I don't have any content on there. I strictly stream on YouTube.
If you ever do come to Australia and need emails, I'm gonna let you on the farm. Meals on the farm.
What is going on with this crap? I have never had issues like this before.
Is it just with the map, or is it with the mod?
It's a little of everything going on. Oh, man. Alright, I need to save this. I need to... Yeah, Superman, if you're still here, hit that sub button, hit that like button for me, that'd be great. Get all my notifications for my next videos. Let me see here, is this it? That's the Sherb. I'm not looking for that. There we go. I'll go with that one there. Alright. I need to reset this equipment.
The guy in my lobby named Aussie Milo 243.
Huh?
Do you know what Milo is?
No.
Oh, there's a guy, it's like an Australian kind of, you know, powder that you put inside your milk to make it chocolate milk?
Uh-huh.
That kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
You should search it up. Maybe get yourself some.
Yeah, it'd probably be really expensive. Who knows if they sell it in the US? I don't know. Well, how's it spelt?
M-I-L-O.
Okay.
I'll go, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the cupboard, send you a picture of it.
Alright.
Now I just gotta go through the pain in the ass section of, no. Doing the thing.
I switch it. Huh?
I'm sending it to you, but my phone's really, really slow when it comes to the PS app.
It's alright.
You click on something, it takes like a minute to register that you've clicked.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when I'm about to leave, I click the leave button. When I'm on my phone, I click the leave button and then say goodbye. Otherwise I'll be sitting there in awkward silence for, I don't know. Picture.
Oh man, I'm excited that I'm getting out of Jacksonville tomorrow for the day.
Where are you headed?
Heading to New Smyrna Beach.
Are you gonna have a day at the beach?
Just the community. We're not going to be going to the beach. We're going to be going down there.
Are you chilling with some friends?
One friend.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody down there. He's got friends. taking a day trip. Kind of doing it as a favor for me. Because it's been, I've been pretty fucking stressed, depressed, miserable. Like, can't even afford to take a vacation. And when I do take a vacation, I have nowhere to go. Because I was told that there's nothing for me in my home state by a family member. So that was a nice big slap in the face. So I'm not going to take a vacation and go home. Next vacation I take, I don't know where I'm going to go. So I'm just taking a day trip just to clear my mind and not have to do anything. I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have to work on anybody's vehicles. No side work. Finally a day off. It's been like 23 days in a row right now that I've worked.
I'll send you that picture of the Milo.
Awesome. I'll look at it after.
And you know the best way, if you ever do get Milo, the best way to make it is you put in the amount that you want, and then you mix it, make it good, and then you put in like another spoon, and then you mix that in, and it will clump up at the top, and there'll be like little balls of Milo at the top. That's the best way to have it, because then when you're drinking it, you get clumps of Milo. Tastes good.
We have this stuff called Carnation instant breakfast, and it's like a protein shake, but they used to make this malt flavor, and I hated it when I was a kid, but as I got older, I really started to love that flavor for this malt chocolate like drink. But now they discontinued it. Now I can't even get it anymore. They still make the instant breakfast, but they only make the vanilla and the chocolate. But they used to have a malt. It was called malt chocolate or something else. And oh, it was my favorite. It became my favorite, and they took it away. If I could ever find that stuff again, oh my god. And similar, you put it in milk and you mix it up. But I would always mix it a little lighter so that I would get those balls of powder at the top.
Yeah, man. If you ever do come to Australia and meet me when I'm 18, I'm gonna make you a nice, good old Vegemite sandwich, and then we're gonna have a good old Australian dinner. And for dessert, you're gonna have some Aussie. You're gonna have some Aussie ice cream.
And
you're gonna have
Vienna,
some
the stuff that your dad's obsessed with.
Pardon?
That stuff that your dad's obsessed with, that dessert, that ice cream stuff. What is it, Vienna? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, and we're gonna put some drinking chocolate on it. That's like chocolate, like actual like chocolate milk kind of stuff. If you put that on ice cream and then mix it in with this certain syrup stuff that my mom buys, and then you're gonna end that off with a good old Milo. You're gonna have a true Aussie day.
It's gonna be a week. If I do end up taking a trip, I gotta stay at least a week, because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna take an expensive, crazy trip like that for a couple days. It's the plane ride that's gonna kill me. That's what I know. I just know it's gonna be a few $1,000s.
Yeah, well, it's worth it. Trust me.
Well, I plan on doing it. I got 4 years to think about it. So. Come on. So close.
Yet so far. You know what, Mills? And this is an Australian slang, so any Americans watching, I don't need the underwear, but you're gonna get a nice pair of Billabong thongs. Thongs are like sandals, alright? For any of you Americans out there, the what do you call them? What do you call them? You know what a thong looks like?
Yeah, it's like women's underwear.
No, it's not. I'm gonna send you a picture of my
I know what you're talking about. I
3-year-old
have a pair.
thongs.
I know. I already know what they. I have a pair of them, dude, but we call them flip-flops.
Yeah.
Or
Any Americans out there? Yeah. Flip-flops are the same thing as thongs in Australia. Yeah, I'm gonna get those a nice, good Billabong, $5 Billabong pair of thongs that he's gonna be wearing for the rest of his life. You know what the good thing about thongs is? You can wear them for about 6 years straight. You know what's funny? It's practically you just stepping on foam, strapped to your foot.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I don't wear them too often because I'm always in work shoes. I gotta have protection on my feet. I wear a pair of flip-flops when I get out of the shower. That's about it.
Or is it gonna be your go-to shower flip-flops? Those things will last you a lifetime. The only time you're gonna need a new pair is probably never, unless your feet start hanging off the edge of it. It's the only time you're gonna need a new pair.
Yeah, well, I don't think my feet are gonna grow anymore. I think once I got to 13 wide, that's where they stopped.
Yeah, well then,
I don't have normal feet. I have giant feet and they're wide, so I have to look for a shoe that says 13W, and it gets kind of tough finding shoes.
Oh yeah, for me, my mom my mom hates trying to find shoes for me, because I'm 14 men's, like, I don't know, normal. I can't say my feet are wide. I can't say that they're thin. Yeah, it's 14 men's. My mom tries and finds like the perfect fit. When my dad gets it, my dad just grabs my foot, shoves my foot, and it says, "Are your toes curled up?"
You want shoes that have a little bit of room at the end where your toe is, so your foot has room to grow. You're still growing. You're still at the growing point, so yeah.
My feet are huge. You know what they say about big feet?
Big shoes,
socks.
big socks.
Oh, let's clothesline myself with a branch. Look, watching that Kayaparika. I just clothesline myself with a branch. Yeah. They're gonna go to like one of those places where it's just like along the coast, where it's just like surfboards and stuff, and you can find a pair of flip-flops in there. For like, the good thing about Australians is, whenever they need flip-flops, because every single store in Australia, they'll just hand you a bucket full of just thongs. Like, you'll just be like, "Yo, can I have a look at your thongs?" And they'll just hand you a massive tub. They have like display ones on the wall, and then whenever you once you pick one, you just say, "I want those thongs, can you give me a tub of those thongs?" And I'll just bring out a whole, like, $5 tub of thongs, and you'll just be like, "Pick anyone in there." You just give them your size, and I'll just hand you a box full of your size, and just pick whatever you want. Oh, that's funny. I reckon you'd have fun in Australia.
So they released a bunch of information for FS22.
Oh yeah?
They added rock picking to the fields. So when you cultivate or plow your field, rocks appear, and you have to use a rock picker and pick them out of the ground. But then
Shit, so this is like detail.
So the manual transmission thing is real. They hopped in, they showed the Mack truck off, and when they jumped in the Mack truck, they were showing it shifting gears, and it was going all the way up to a 15-speed transmission. So they're getting pretty realistic.
Dude.
Yeah, with
Dude,
the
so
semi-trucks.
you can have like first high and low, second high and low.
No, it didn't have high and low. It just showed they were in gear 13, and it shifted up to 14 and then 15. They added the Super B trailers, like the B train. That's base game now. That's base game, not a mod. The John Deere 9RX is base game, and the 9R is base game. They showed off a Steyr, you know the company Steyr with the white and orange tractors.
Mm-hmm.
They showed off one of those, but old school, like 1980s, like all boxy. And next Friday, this Friday coming up, is going to be the start of Fact Sheet Friday, where Giants is going to start releasing fact sheets on different vehicles coming out in the game. We're only 13 weeks away from release. Something like that. 13 weeks, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost September, dude. September, October, and then halfway through November. 10 weeks. 10 weeks away, we get FS22.
Hell to the yeah, man.
I've already got it pre-ordered. So as soon as it drops, it will be downloading to my PlayStation, and I will be streaming the day it releases.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely. Oh yeah, I better start. Because I've been trying, because I used to be really lazy and like not pack me some lunch, and then I'd spend because I get $20 a week, and I'd be spending that on canteen food, because I would be hungry because I'm too lazy to pack my own lunch. But I've been working, like you said, I've been working on trying to break out of bad habits, and now I've started packing my own lunch, and now I'm not spending any money per week.
Yeah, gotta save.
Occasionally I'll go get some chips from the back shop with my friends. That's about it.
Yeah, even that, you gotta cut that out too. Any of that extra spending that you really don't need. I know you want it. It's more of a want than a need, though. You know, I gotta get better at that. But that's why I have money in the bank right now. I haven't been spending.
Yeah, I gotta check how much money I got in my bank, but yeah. And have you ever met Jaden, my friend? Oh yeah, he came up to my house when you were on the mic. Yeah, because he has a PlayStation, and his mom's struggling to even pay for the water and the electricity and stuff, so like, he's not allowed to do anything. Like, he's just having trouble paying for like the Wi-Fi and all that, like all those kind of bills. So for his birthday, which is coming up in 2 weeks, I think. I mean, no, not 2 weeks, 2 months. I'm gonna buy him, because his dream game is GTA. I'm gonna buy him GTA, and either 3 months or a year, depending on how much I have saved up. I'm saving up to buy him GTA and PlayStation Plus.
Well, that'll be good.
And I had a chat with him, like one of those long chats, and he said that his dad has been offering to give him work Like, he's like, hey son, come help me with this, and I'll pay you this much. And he said that he hasn't been doing that because he's been too lazy. And I explained to him that in 30 years you can't just go and say, I'm too lazy to do this job, I'm out. I explained that to him, and he was like, yeah, so he's chatting with his dad.
Yeah, but is his dad and his mom together, or no?
Yeah, they're together.
Well, why is his dad able to afford to pay him to do work, but they can't afford their bills? That makes no sense. That makes no sense there. How are you going to pay your son, and you can't afford to pay the bills? You're not going to pay your son. You're going to screw your son is what you're going to do. That's exactly what probably will happen, is that he'll end up going to work for his dad, and his dad say, oh, I'll pay you next week. I'll pay you next week. I've seen that happen, too. You know, if they're struggling to pay bills, where is his dad going to come up with the cash to pay his son? You see what I'm saying? Now, I would understand if the father was saying, hey, you need to work for me to pay some of the bills around this place. Fine, that's one thing, you know. I mean, he's the same age as you, so, I mean, no 14-year-old should have to pay to live with their parents. But some parents can be like that, too. Not just doing chores, you know, like you do chores and you get paid, okay, that's different. He might, the father wanting him to work, I don't know, that doesn't sound right. If they can't afford their bills and they're together, I would understand if the parents were divorced and the father was on his own, because he'd be like, oh, screw helping her, I'm just going to help my son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That just seems odd, but you don't have to say nothing to him. I'm just saying, between you and me, I don't know about that. That almost looks like it's just free labor, is what he's trying to get out of them.
Yeah, and so I explained to him also that I started mowing lawns for my neighbor every week or so. And I explained to him that I was making like $50 to $100 every time I did it, depending on how good I did it. And I was like, yo dude, if you'll be down, we could go around, because we live in like the same neighborhood. I was like, yo dude, like, are you down? Because I'll be down to mow some lawns with you, you know, split it 50-50. Yeah, so if we get paid $100.
I wouldn't split it 50-50, I'd go 60-40. You're the one that created this business, you're the quote-unquote owner of your little mowing company. I'd be 60-40. You got to make the more money because you're the one that's getting the jobs. But who knows? It's up to you. 50-50. If that's what you want to do, go for it.
Yeah. And then I explained to him that, like, blah blah blah, you know. And I explained that he was like, yeah dude, I was like, I was like, so I said to him, this is exactly what I said. Dude, tell me three jobs that you could do that pay legit money. He was like, working at fast food restaurants, working at the can place. We have a can place around our place. And he was like, and then doing some of those side jobs. And I was like, okay, well, this is what I can do with the side jobs. And then I was like, oh, damn. And then he was like, yeah, but with the... I started talking about the fast food. And he was like, yo, dude, like, I'm only 14. I can't be doing that. So I physically brought up my Google, put it on speaker, and said, minimum working age at, say, McDonald's. I said McDonald's. And it was like, the minimum working age for Macca's in Queensland is 14, and we're both 14. He's turning 15 soon.
Yeah.
So I was like,
if you really want to do that, though, that's another thing, too.
Yeah. I also explained to him, I talked to him about the cost of PlayStation Plus. I was like,
Bubba Chastain. There's no digging really on this game. It depends on the map. some maps there's stuff you can dig, but you would have to have something spilled on the ground, like whether it be seed, grain,
Like
fertilizer,
that one.
lime. It has to be a fill type, and then you can use a bucket and scoop it up or dig it up.
Wasn't
There's
there a
also,
custom map that we played on? With the sand?
yeah, that was Rasfit. The map
Yeah.
Rasfit has a sand pit, and you can dig the sand right out of the ground
Sell it.
and sell it.
We did like half of it and then we said, fuck that.
There's 9
Yeah,
mils
so
there.
I explained to him, I was like, how much money do you think you'd be making every 2 weeks, every paycheck? He's like, like, I don't know, like $100. I was like, exactly. Every 2 weeks you make like around $100. And how much is it for a month of PlayStation Plus? And he was like, last time I checked it was like $11.55 or something. I was like, there you
What's
go.
up, Bubba?
So for a month, you could get PlayStation Plus for $11.
Yeah.
And I was like, imagine how much money you could have left over for saving and all that. He was like, damn, that actually makes sense.
Guess I'm just
Yeah,
gonna buy all
because
that for whatever reason. Okay.
$100 every 2 weeks, $11 a month, $80, $80 for a year.
Yeah, you
Use
have to
two.
be. Hold on, Kanga. You have to be on a custom map. You have to have a map like the map Rasfit has a sand pit in it, or you have to spill something on the ground and then you can dig it up. There's also a mod that you can get called Pack Site, and what that does is give you an area that's hollowed out and you can fill it with stuff and then scoop it out.
Roleplay. You get what I mean there, nerds?
Huh?
Around $100 every 2 weeks, $80 for a year. You could use 2 weeks worth of a paycheck and still have $20 left over. That's for a whole year. I'm thinking about getting a job, and my dad explained to me, you know how I'm going for that. You know how I'm going for that electrical apprenticeship or whatever. My dad said to me that apparently the training that they do at fast food places will help me. Because if I say, yo, I got training in this sort of environment, like orders and doing it, apparently it'll help me get my apprenticeship. Because a guy that's never worked at a fast food place and never under strict orders, you know, versus me who's worked at a fast food place, he said that it'll help me. So my best bet is just to get fast food thing. I don't know. I'll wait a little longer. Do you want me to send you a picture of the thing that I built for my dad?
You can if you want. I can't wait to see the garage when it's all done, man.
Yeah, right now, the walls aren't put in, and there's gonna be like a storage room in like the back left. So all of the shelves are just in the middle, you know?
So it's
just
like
being used.
is it just the framing up that's up right now?
No, we actually have, it's actually enclosed, like waterproof. Like you could chuck a bed in there and live in there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I'll send you a picture of that mechanical book as well. Put it on one photo. And as another birthday present for my dad, I'm gonna be asking him on Father's Day if he can help me engrave it for him. I'm gonna engrave some writing on the side. And I was like, yeah, Mom, where's the engraver? And she was like, oh, nah. Make that like a birthday. Make that as like a gift, you know?
You want to learn how to do it? You want to learn how to do that?
Oh, I already know how to do it. I just need to find it. But, like, I just, like, needed... I'm just gonna, like, leave it so that, you know, father and son, Father's Day, engrave in a toolbox that the son made, you know? Yeah, he hasn't seen the, toolbox yet.
Good.
I've been hiding it.
I'll keep hiding it.
Yeah, I'm sitting it. Because remember how I got my wardrobe redone with a bunch of shelves? I took out the shoes in the bottom little section. And now I'm hiding it in there. He's never going to find it.
Yeah, well, the only thing that might smell the chemicals and be like, what the hell is that smell?
Yeah, but yeah, he already knows because he doesn't know this.
Just say it's something for Father's Day. You'll see.
Yeah, because he knows that I'm making something, but I didn't tell him what. So right before I did it, I went outside, you know, chatted with him for a little bit, and then I asked him, "Hey, Dad, can I borrow the shed for like an hour, 2 hours?" He was like, "Yeah, sure. What do you need it for?" And I was like, "I'm working on a project." I was like, I need, what's it called? It's like I need a sander, I need sanding blocks, I need like paint, I need wood glue, I need screws, all that. He was like, yeah, sure, why not? So, and he showed me how to use the decking oil and all that. Because this is what I made inside my woodwork class. And I brought it home, and I decided that I was gonna, because it's pine, so I decided I was just gonna put some decking oil on it, re-glue it all, fix it all up really nice, and you know. It's pretty hard when you're trying, like, not to get your messy bed in the photo. Okay, I think I hear him coming. I gotta hide this. Yeah, Father's Day is next weekend, so I'm gonna have some.
We're gonna take that with us. Big bag handler. This is like by far the best mod for front loaders. One of these. Thank you.
I'm just confused on how they're gonna set up the manual transmission for console, like with the controller. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a kind of one like SnowRunner.
I don't know. Who knows? You gotta remember too, Giants is like, this is the first time they've ever done a video game all on their own.
Yeah, well, I know they're gonna do a good job, that's for sure. Look at the game they're putting out. So there's the mechanical book and toolbox that I made in one photo.
Just remember, I'll look at all those when I'm done streaming. I just can't right now.
Yeah. A guy was about to spot me, so I jumped off the quad bike and hid behind it, and somehow he didn't see me. I'm a sneaky motherfucker.
All the signs. This is great. Oh, the walking bridge. Oh, that is so cool. I never noticed that before. Oh, that's awesome.
What is it?
There's a walking bridge. Like this whole little walking path.
So I'm guessing this dude's making maps all about roleplay then.
Oh, this is great. And there's pedestrian traffic that walks on the bridge. Oh, it's so cool.
You know what would be sick to see in FS22? An island map, like Spectacle Island, I think that's what it was called. But it has like, you know those uppy downy bridges?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it blocks it off like it's a train entrance, and then it does an animation of opening, lets a ship through. That'd be sick. You know what's funny? On Father's Day, my mom's gonna help me and my mom are gonna go to Bunnings.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be shopping for some wood. And on Father's Day, I'm gonna, with the toolbox, you'll see it. I made it wide enough inside woodwork class purposely. I made it wide enough so that you could fit 2 beer cans or 2 Pepsi cans side by side along it. I'm gonna make like an insert for it, where then he can like put the insert in and then carry his beers or drinks around in like cans inside of it. I'm gonna put a little tape measure holder on the side. I'm gonna bend up a little bit of metal. Really sick. I just found a chemical apparently. And if I put it inside the water supply, it'll weaken the guards. We're gonna drug the guards.
What game
What?
are you playing?
GTA. I'm on Kybrika. I found this box of powder. I just straight up... I'm on top of a water tower, I just straight up threw it in there.
Glitchiness right there. That's weird. Oh, it's the exhaust. I'm being stupid. It's freaking exhaust on the tractor.
Is it puttering like pop pop pop?
Yeah, but it looks like there's a glitch in the map.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh no, it looks like it completely grew in.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. My hands feel dirty. I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh, Jesus, he's huge. I didn't know it was like this. Oh, that's sweet. Let's see. Yeah, of course. Here we go again. It's like deja vu. Make that money though. Of course, trailer's gotta be in the way. Of course.
Hello?
Yo.
That soap smells weird. What flag do you have on your for soccer?
American.
I was debating whether to put mine as American or Australian.
You put it as Australian.
No, because like this is stated America. I was debating whether I go with the game or I go with patriotism.
No, you go with the country you're from, dude. That's how everybody does it in the game, though. They do it like that so then you know what country they're from. You can tell by the
Just go
player
bitch.
tag sometimes, too. Most of the time, they just pick random.
What's that? Some dude across the street blowing up his car. Are you down to do this code pretty much about swimming? I must set it up. Right for you. Good one. You know what's funny?
What?
My dad, he bought a new TV and a Google, like, hey Google kind of thing. I don't know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Never seen it before. And then he was having trouble setting it up. He was having trouble because he got my old iPad that I don't use anymore. And he hooked that up to the Google Home thing. And he hooked the Google Home thing up to the TV. And he couldn't figure out how to make the iPad, like the iPad screen, hook up to the TV, but also use the Google Home's remote as the remote. He was having trouble with it. And I walk out to go get a drink. This was like after the director just left. I walk out there to go get a drink. And then he asks me, yo Jack, can you have a look at this? And then I've never seen that Google Home device thing in my life. And I'm just scrolling through Bluetooth and going through settings, and somehow I managed to get it to work. Oh shit,
farm,
while I was
actually.
working on that wood toolbox thing for my dad, the director sent me a party invite. I just saw that. Did you get one?
No.
That was like in the morning, right when I just first woke up.
Oh, yeah, no. I wasn't on. If I was on, he probably would have sent me one. 213,000 is all I need. Okay. I could sell that. I can sell this for 121. Oh, perfect. So keep mowing, make my money on this, and then I'm going to sell this field.
That's funny news.
Buy the farm. That's where I'll end the stream.
I have everything in perfect order to where I have all my businesses in order to where, like, as soon as the coke's done, it's ready to sell. But then also, as soon as I sell the coke, like a minute later, another car comes in, and once I do that, then my supplies run into my coke, and then by then, I have enough time to do a kayo, and then by the time I get off kayo, I come back and my coke's ready to sell, and it just keeps repeating itself over and over. I'm making bank.
Still got to do a little heist for me that I missed out on last night.
Yeah.
I just upgraded. I think I upgraded everything in all of my businesses finally.
Yeah, I'm sure. I need to do that for my meth lab, but I'm probably gonna get this Hydra first. I mean, I can help you with setting up your log room if you want.
Yeah, we still got to. We still have to do one for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
At least one some point tonight. Like, because I have a long ride that I'm going on tomorrow. I'm not driving, so I can sleep the whole way down south.
Oh, hell yeah. We can do my kayo, do a log room for you, and work on the log room setups. Hell yeah. Oh shit. I stole a Valium, like I was supposed to. So Valium, like I was entering kayo, and by muscle memory, I just fly up a certain distance and just go. And I was like, why is the dock closer, not in the ocean? Why is it in the LSIA? And I looked down, I was like, deliver the Valium to the hangar, because I'm using a plane to go on kayo this time. So I can get there, because there's some cocaine that's at the airport. And I'm probably going to try and get hopefully. So, oh shit.
I'm gonna make enough silage bales to sell and buy the farm and keep this field.
You know what's funny, Moose?
What?
I offered, after I'd done, because if you do the kayo, and then straight away, as soon as you get a text message, you can do it again. If you do it within that first 45 minutes, you get the text message that you're able to do it again. It goes into hard mode, and you get paid a little bit more, and you get bonus, right? And because it's in hard mode, I'm gonna probably need a duo partner, right? To make it easy. Rector's got off, you're not on, none of my friends are on. So I go to my sister after dinner and I go, are you down to split kayo 50-50? It's on hard mode, you get paid a lot. Because I got the 1.5 pink diamond that time, which is like really, really good. Plus I found plus I got really, really lucky on the secondary loot spawns. It was all like the best stuff. And I was like, yo, Abby, can you run in here? You can be another bag and we can split it 50-50. they get paid like $1 million each, right? She's like, I'm too busy playing Fortnite right now. I could do it next time. I was like, are you sure it's on hard mode? We only a duo partner. Can you help? I was like, she's like, no, blah, blah. So I had to do it on hard mode. And I got really, really lucky with all the spawns. And yeah, it sucked. Instead of doing it in like half an hour like I usually do, it was on hard mode, so it took me like 2 hours because I was constantly dying. I sat there for 2 hours raging my ass off. I almost went to bed early. I know that never happens.
I've been hooked on that new Aliens game.
What one?
Aliens Fire Team, or Aliens Fire Team Elite. It just came out on August 24th. I bought it, and I didn't fuck around. I bought the special edition for $70. So it came
What's
with
it
4
called again?
aliens. Just type in Aliens in Play Store and you'll see it.
I don't know how to spell aliens.
ALIENS.
Yeah. Aliens Fire Team Elite.
Yep. That's what I just got.
It looks kind of like the picture of it reminds me of the game that you showed me that's coming out as well. I used to play as a kid.
Yeah, no. Totally different. Aliens, this game is based off the movies. There's 4 of those movies.
Oh.
Aliens, Alien 3, and then Alien Resurrection.
Is that the one where the alien looks really ugly and it has like that bulge off the head and you have the skin in Fortnite?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ah.
Watch the video on it. I posted a... Dude, check out my YouTube page, dude. I posted a video 2 days ago of the gameplay. Blasting hordes of aliens. It gets intense, dude. And then horde mode is like zombie mode in Call of Duty, except hordes and hordes of zombies attack or aliens attack you. But I have to beat the campaign before it's unlocked. I can't even play that mode.
You know, it'd be sick.
What?
It would be really, really cool if they made a type of game like that, but also a type of game like DayZ. So you would like spawn in somewhere and you'd have to scavenge around, and like places where you could get loot with like hives, and you'd have to run around getting ammo, surviving. And in every town there'd be some like sort of alien type thing. That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they're basing this like the movie. Every game that's come out has been based around the movie, and aliens have never hit Earth. Like in any of the movies, there's been like 6 or 8 movies that have all been around the original 4, and not one time have they touched down on
a different
Earth.
planet.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Because they treat it like it's outer space, and there's like certain areas you can't go, and
But you know what I mean? Like if there was a kind of game like DayZ where you could roam around freely, but you also have to try and not get your ass whooped by some
I
aliens.
like the way it's set up that I'm the Colonial Marines coming in and kicking ass with all the badass weapons.
Yeah.
You can play hard mode with no, like, there's a hard mode and intense mode or whatever in the game where there's no ammo spawns, no health spawns, nothing. And it's multiplayer only. If you can play with your buddies, but if you only got one person in your group, the other person will be an AI, will be a synth, and they suck. They kind of just stand right in place and just shoot until they're dead. They don't really move around too much.
I would have thought that they would have chucked in like a random guy.
Nope, they don't. They never spawn in anybody mid-game. And the game is brand new, so it's pretty laggy. It's pretty sketchy. Like, some of the stuff they definitely need to fix.
Definitely, if they made a game sort of like DayZ, then also sort of like that.
Nah,
Where like
I'm not
you
interested.
could like loot
Not
hives.
interested.
I think it would be cool, personally. Personally, I think it would be cool.
Here. Almost. Keep going.
I can't wait for Father's Day. I can't wait to see my dad's reaction. Because you know what's funny? I sat down with my dad, and because I was like, this was like, at the start of the year, we had to think of a project that we could do. I sat down with my dad. I was like, why don't you just make a toolbox, you know? I was like, alright. So he helped me sketch up the toolbox, and guess what? I'm giving it to him for his birthday. And he doesn't even expect it. He thinks it's something totally different.
Oh, that's good.
He thinks it's like a poster or something. I don't know. I just said that I need to use. It's like, do you know those kind of sanders, but it like has like a disc.
Yep.
And it just goes around in circles. What are those called? Like
An orbital sander.
yeah, yes, that's the name. Orbital sanders. Yeah. So he told me before, like at the start of the day, he taught me how to use an orbital sander. And he taught me how to use decking oil on wood, and he taught me a bunch of stuff.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm just looking out for a piece of like 2-inch by like 4-inch piece of metal, and I'm gonna cut that up into the size that I need, bend it with the vise and stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna make, because you know how on the side of toolboxes they have like this little clip that goes straight along and it sticks out a little bit for like this little latch, and you latch that on with your it's for your tape measure. You know those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him one of those.
There you go.
Yeah. But my mom was like, Jack, just leave it alone. Don't make it just yet. Make it with your dad. Just try and find a piece of metal, and then on Father's Day you guys can go out and build it. I was like, alright. Because my dad, when he got the first shed up, not this big one, but this one that replaced the 2 small ones, small shed, after they just built up the frame and like the walls and stuff, they just made it a shed. And my dad actually built in frames, put up plywood and made benches and made clips and wired and stuff. It was sick. So my dad's really good with designing. And my neighbor is like a construction worker. You basically give him any job and he can do it. He can do plumbing, electrical, he can do normal building, he can do handyman work. He made his own business. It's handyman. So he's just like being as a handyman, you know? Give him a job and he can do it. Sick.
Oh yeah.
So whenever my dad's not confident in building, like with my room, he wasn't, because the garage door, they had to pull down that entire wall that the garage door was latched on, They had to pull down the entire wall and reframe it all, and do that all, and then put the window in. And my dad wasn't confident doing that by himself, so he got my neighbor to come in and help him. It's a good thing about Australia. You just go, dude, need some help. Like, mate, be there in a sec. All you gotta do is, you don't even need real payment. Just sit there and drink a case of beer with him after you're done. Every day. I can't wait for you to come over here. Maybe you can meet my dad, my mom, and you and my dad can sit down and have a drink.
I can't drink, dude.
Oh no, never mind. That's bad.
Yeah, I don't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Not allowed, Nels. Alright? Cool.
I'll just get your dad wasted. I'll go to your local pub with him, and your mom will have to pick both of us up, or your dad's gonna be wasted out of his mind.
Oh, my dad doesn't get wasted.
Oh no, I'm gonna get him that way though. He's gonna have a good time. He's gonna regret it the next day when he's gonna be. You're gonna see your dad like you've never seen him before when I get through with him. He's gonna want to teach me. Look at this American dude that came all the way over here. He's gonna freak out. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, because my dad, he drinks like every weekend, but he doesn't drink to get drunk. He drinks it to drink, you know. So
yeah, well,
whenever he needs,
drunk as shit. Your
no,
mom's
because
gonna be like,
once,
what the hell happens?
because my dad, he grew up around drunk people really bad, and he doesn't want me to be the same. So he changed his life when he had me as a kid, and he actually, now he drinks, and as soon as he can pace himself really well. Insanely well.
It's not worth it at that point. It's not worth it at that point. You drink to get drunk. That's the point of it.
Oh, my dad, Australian beer? You don't drink it to get drunk. You drink it because it's part of the culture. Nah. Yeah. A lot of Australians, like majority of the Australians, like, yeah, they drink to get drunk. Dad, he just like drinks, and as soon as he feels a certain, I don't know how to explain it. He doesn't know how to explain it, but as soon as he has like more than enough, he'll stop, and you can't get a single more into him. He's the kind of guy that will drink with you, but he'll also be the kind of guy to watch over you. You know? He's a guy that'll still drink and have a good time, but he'll also look out for everyone, because he's not completely wasted. You know? My dad's a good dad. I love my dad.
Yeah, well, I was, yeah, way different than that.
Yeah. I'll be surprised if you'll be able to get my dad wasted. Like, very, very surprised. Like, if you can get my dad wasted.
It'll be a special occasion. Come on now, think about that. That'll be a super special occasion.
Yeah. Oh, but I'll be 18 as well, so I'll be allowed to come. I what, a kidney or big boy. I love, like, building stuff like the toolbox, you know why? Because you have a pile of pieces, and you use machines and your hands and marking, and then it turns it into something beautiful. See, before that toolbox was made, it was a sheet of metal, 2 pieces of plywood just slapped there. Oh, not, but pine wood just slapped there. But now it's beautiful. I'm probably gonna send a picture of it, like all done up and really nice, to my teacher. Because I don't think he's ever had a student that takes it home and continues working on it.
There you go.
He'll be surprised that I was like using decking oil and glued it all up properly. And, yeah, I think he'll be proud. One side, I dropped it. I dropped it one time, like while I was bringing it home, and the thingy actually one side popped off. A couple of screws popped out. So I ended up getting a new piece of wood and marking it out the same way that my teacher taught me. And, yeah. I re-glued it, marked it out. Some things. I'm glad that the metal didn't break because my dad doesn't have an industrial grade bender like school does. That thing, you just put the metal in, pull the bar down, bam, it's done. My dad, I'd have to pull out because we have the normal vise on the bench, then we have the vise that you can clip on. It's really sturdy. I'd have to pull out both of the vices, and I'd have to start whacking it with a mallet, and it wouldn't be fun. I'm glad that the wood broke. Wood's easy to fix.
Oh jeez, there's a lot of bales.
Yeah, that's right, you're still doing silage, aren't you?
Yeah, second cutting on this field. Which should be enough
Really?
to buy the farm.
Oh yeah, so you silaged it, and then regrew it, and you're silaging again. Oh yeah. I would have thought you would have had cows.
I already have 10 cows. They're at the
There it
animal
is.
dealer.
What's a Millsy farm without cows? Hey Millsy, what was your first investment? A new tractor, a new cultivator? Nah, it was cows.
Fuck yeah. Cows in non-seasons work great.
Millsy's in love with cows.
Well, I want chickens also. Because there's chickens at this farm that run around the farmyard. What's up, Harley Quinn?
What, kind of like, imagine if they made that map with the ducks? Imagine if they made Duck Space Game.
That's not gonna happen, I don't think.
A duck farm. Millsy, it's a duck farm.
Hell yeah, I would have a duck farm. It wouldn't just be
Susie and
Henry
Kanga
Blackers
looking
either.
after the ducks.
No, sheep and goats for you.
I mean, yeah, I'd be down to looking after some goats. I've had to look after goats in real life. They're funny as hell.
You gotta milk them by hand.
Aww, that's not funny anymore. I ain't milking no goat. I ain't making goat cheese. That's what the French store's for. Is it French? I don't know. Whenever I think of goat cheese, I think of French. I don't know if that's racist or not. Is that racist?
I don't know.
Where is goat cheese from?
It can be made anywhere. It doesn't matter. Goats everywhere, dude. How do we get it?
Who was the original founder of goat cheese? I'm gonna search that up.
Now you're getting racist about it.
How am I racist about it now?
Because now you want to know
If
the
that was
origin
racist,
of
the
it.
thing I said before was definitely racist.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say it's not racist because you're Australian?
That's a joke. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic so that I don't get too copyrighted. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Okay, it was, according to Greek myth, a pasta goddess and invented goat cheese. Greek historians and she wrote about goat cheese that had been eaten for centuries. What? Who first made goat cheese? Ancient Greeks. Mills, you know those dudes that like somersault and break their necks trying to chase a reel of cheese down the hill?
What?
You know that sport inside, I don't know what the country is, but they roll a massive reel of cheese down the hill and a bunch of dickheads chase it and almost break their necks and break their arms. And, you know that?
Are you high right now?
No, search it up. Search it up. I mean, the Deccan oil was not very good to smell, but it shouldn't be high off that.
Yeah, don't be huffing that shit.
Look, once your stream's over, search up Ozman. He's a really, really funny YouTuber. He's just an Australian that makes dumbass comments about everything. Ozman Reviews Cheese Rolling Contest 2018.
Good God.
Bro. And then there's one about a bunch of drunk dudes. Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil it. But it's like they're swimming in a pool really, really wasted. And they just chug a whole bottle of vodka. And get like 40 shots in one go.
I'm good with that.
And they start swimming. And... oh, dude, Ozman Reviews, bro. You will sit there for hours laughing your asshole off.
I already know who it is. I'm good. I don't really like him.
Please search up the cheese one day. Cheese one's funny. I want to play it, but I can't. cheese rolling contest. Quite literally, the thumbnail is a chick holding a massive wheel of cheese with a broken arm. Oh wait, no. Yeah, you gotta watch that one. There's also one called Osman Reviews Cheese Rolling Festival. There's a picture of two dudes somersaulting down a hill, breaking everything. Who would want that much cheese? Like 10 kilo. It's like a 10 kilo damn wheel of cheese.
You know how much the thing's probably worth? Probably a lot of money.
Who the fuck would want to pay like 10? Who would want to pay like $1,000 for 10 kilos of cheese that's rolled down a hill? And here we have the 10 kilo
wheel of cheese. Hell yeah.
Bro, you'd be eating cheese for like the next month.
That's right.
And here we have a 10 kilo block of cheese that has been actually rolled down the famous hill of hills. This very cheese has broken 30 kilometers an hour rolling down a hill. If that's an world record, I don't know what is. I'm a beautiful salesman. If I rolled up to your door with a 10 kilo wheel of cheese and tried to sell it to you, would you buy it?
Yes.
I'd be like the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts, but with the block of cheese.
Oh, the Girl Scout cookies are amazing. You can't knock Girl Scout cookies. Those little bitches know
we don't have we don't have Girl Scouts and Girl Scouts cookies in here.
Oh, well, that's what they do here in America. They sell these cookies like Samoas, which are like caramel, chocolate, coconut, and cookie all together. Or they have like Thin Mint, or they have peanut butter, or they're vanilla cookies that have peanut butter on top of them, and then they're coated in chocolate. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want Girl Scout cookies now, damn it.
Yeah,
so
in Australia, Scouts are Scouts.
Yeah, no, they have Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, and I'm sure by now they probably have one for other groups as well. I'm not going to get into it, but America's pretty fucked up.
I want to say something really bad, but I can't. It's just, I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, save it for after.
Yeah, definitely. This isn't something that you'd be able to say. Yeah, no. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, no. That's fucked. I don't think the internet people can handle it. I'll get the sexist police called on me.
Oh God, stop. Stop now.
Yeah, I gotta stop. Shh. Shut up, Kanga. Shh. Shut up. Okay. Store that in the back of the mind. And keep it quiet. And don't set it. Otherwise you'll get your ass whipped.
No, I'm gonna make you tell your mother what you said. Yeah. And I have to hear her reaction. If you had slipped up and just said that, whatever you want to say right now while I'm live, then that's what I would say. I would say, yep, you need to go tell your mother that right now. But I want to hear her reaction.
I'll tell her what I said and then show her the live stream.
Oh God.
Yeah. You know how hard it is to not say something that's offend people? In Australia, like, we don't care if it's gonna offend somebody. If it's gonna offend you, don't be a pussy. Pretty much how Shannon's well, but the rest of the world, on the other hand, pretty much everybody in Australia that doesn't make a shit ton of money and that doesn't call the manager on you is racist. It's Australia rolls. Oh god, I gotta shut up. What's the next topic that we can talk about that doesn't involve something that I
I
can
don't know.
get in trouble for?
You've been going on and on and on for the past 2 hours now.
Yes, sir. Content. That's what I do when I'm bored. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. So, Big tried getting at me, tried getting under my skin tonight, because he's all buddy-buddy with this other person at work, and they were trying to talk about SnowRunner. Dude, I like am sitting there laughing like I don't even play that fucking game anymore. You guys are so fucking stupid and immature. Like, unbelievable. I was just sitting there laughing in my head like, I'm about to delete that game from my PlayStation because I'm sick of it. Like, I'm making room for my new games coming out. Like, and I hear Big explaining like things about the game to this other guy, and he's totally wrong. The information that he's given this guy is totally wrong.
Is it the kind of information that I could have gave better?
Both of us, like 100%, like could have given better information, but it was just so funny that they were being as petty as that by starting to talk about a video game that I used to play. And this is how out of touch they are with me. I have not touched SnowRunner in 3 months. Honestly. It's been like
In
3 months.
months.
We haven't touched it. We haven't played it. I haven't played it. No. Even on the Highway Holland map, I don't even care anymore. I'm like, fuck it. I'm so far behind in that game, I just don't even care. Maybe some other day I'll get back to it, but I just don't. I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking about FS22, man. I don't care about SnowRunner. And I got my Diablo game coming out in less than 12 days that I purchased already. What the hell do I care about SnowRunner for? Like, I didn't say nothing. I didn't even give a response. Like, just sat there and I'm thinking in my head, you guys are so dumb. You are so stupid. You think that I still play that game. I didn't say one word. I didn't tell them that I don't play. I'm going to let them keep yapping about it because I think it's funny now. I think it's just absolutely hilarious.
What kind of stuff was he saying?
Isn't that funny? He was like telling him controls in the game, like the dude that's like they're trying to talk shit, they're trying to get me irked, like because I know it's about me. Because this same guy was like, "Hey, why don't we talk about Farming Simulator? Pretend we play together to piss off Jacob." And I never did it. I was like, "No, I'm good." So now he's doing the same shit with a different game, and Big's like telling him, "Oh, there's no air brake in this game or parking brake, blah blah blah." Yeah, there's a parking brake. You hit circle or L1 to disengage it, you dumbass. Like, really? Like, it was stupid shit. I'm listening to it and I didn't say nothing. I'm just sitting there thinking in my head, like, I don't even play this fucking game anymore. Why do I care? Like, really, why do I care about SnowRunner? I don't. I don't give a fuck about it. Oh, it's just so funny. I don't play it anymore. What does it matter?
Oh, dude, remember that stuff that I put in the water?
Yeah.
Well, now almost every guard is like fumbling around, like he doesn't know what he's doing, and it's like the easiest kills ever. Like, I'm just strolling through there. Like, quite literally, I'm just running through here. Just chilling. Couldn't be more easy the way I'm doing this. They move so slow. Maybe that was the point.
Huh?
Maybe that was the point.
What do you mean? What?
He was telling him false stuff about the game to get you riled up
Yeah, no.
and to get you into the compass. To get
Yeah.
you into.
Well, kiss my ass. I want nothing to do with you. You fucking beg me to help you. I help you. You tell me you're gonna pay me $50. Then you wait 2 months. You waste 2 months not paying me, but then I hear you bragging how much money you have in the bank, how many $50 bags of Coke you're doing, and you still couldn't pay me my money in that 2 months' time. But I got to hear stories of bragging how many thousands of dollars you had saved in the bank, how much money you had, all the overtime you were working, and you couldn't pay your so-called friend. And then you get all offended when I say I don't want to be friends with you, and cause all this shit at work and cause all this chaos, and then you pay me the money, but you give
Off
it
the
to
stream.
somebody else and have somebody else pay your debt off instead of seeing me like a man and talking to me yourself and paying me the money
Yeah.
and letting me explain to your face why I am done with you instead of listening to everybody else around you and talking to me and confronting me. You didn't. You sat there and played the victim like I didn't do anything wrong at all. I don't know why he's mad at me. That's exactly what's been going on. Exactly. I'm glad I'm saying this on a live stream that I'll have it saved. But it pisses me off. It just does. There's no reason for that. And then causing all the chaos that's been caused at work. For no reason at all. Sorry that you hate your life so much that you have to bother me because my life is way better than yours. Finishing mowing this whole field. Holy shit. Hey, did you see Whistling Diesel's latest video? Monster Max 2 is done.
No.
Huh?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, go to his page. It just posted this morning. And if your dad don't know about it, your dad might be interested in seeing that one too.
Yeah.
You realize that Monster Max was Whistling Diesel's first truck in real life? And it was just a stock Chevy diesel pickup truck, and that's what started his whole channel, was that truck.
Really?
Yep.
And he took it out in the middle of the ocean with massive tires and floated it.
Yeah, but now it's twice as big, dude. Dude, the video is kick-ass. Like, he just bought more property. Like, he bought another huge place, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks, dude. He posted some crazy shit. You gotta watch the video. I bought half of America, and then Monster Max 2. Yep, he bought a gigantic property. It is sweet. money. Get rid of all the tractors. I'll just buy one case that I know I can afford. Go.
Dude, whatever I put in that water, it's fucking up these guards' heads, bro. Quite literally. I walk around the corner, this dude's supposed to be patrolling, he's shining a flashlight in the middle of into a tree. Whatever I put in that water, it's not very good.
Sell these bales if they don't flip it this time.
What is it?
Hopefully I don't flip these bales this time, flip this trailer.
I try and stack them on legit the first time, but then as soon as I flip it, if I do
I've
flip
got
it,
auto load.
I just pull on the auto load, yeah. I just get an auto load trailer that you're able to turn off. Yeah?
Oh, I've got a trailer that holds 42 round bales.
I think I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to try out Raleigh Christie's bale trailer. It's a triple axle, smaller trailer though. You see the Phoenix is getting an update. It's getting a crane, like a service body.
What?
Yeah, look at 82's latest live stream. It's got a crane that's going to be able to lift up vehicles.
Shit.
Because you can put a crate in the back of a vehicle, strap it down, then you can use this crane and strap to the crate, lift up the whole vehicle.
So it's gonna be like a towing.
It's a service body. It's not a towing thing. It's a service body. You gotta look up 82 Studios. Just look at his latest live stream. Just came out tonight.
Mm-hmm. Whatever I put in that guard's water, bro, this is the only time I've seen this. There's cars that are just non-existent. They're just there. They're just driving without a driver.
It's gonna be close. Let's see if we have enough money. I want this farm, damn it.
While I was scoping out this Rico, just like a little bit ago, I took a photo of this fishing dock with a boat, and sent it to the submarine guy. I forgot his name. He was like, "Huh, that's a nice photo. Why didn't you post that on blah blah blah, like whatever the internet's called, and showcase it to the world? Maybe you get some likes."
Huh.
It was me and a smart ass pal. I figured out that when it's daytime, there's more guards because they're all awake. But when you set it as nighttime, some of the guards are asleep. So scratch what I said last time we did KO. I said it didn't matter. Yeah, it does matter.
Should be enough to buy the farm. I'm hoping.
Oh shit. You know the guards? Turns out the stuff that I put in the water actually made their seeing ranges smaller. Huh.
Oh, we are so close.
You're doing that thing where you're trying not to do alone.
Yeah, I got it. I got it, I got it, I got it. I'm gonna buy the farm now.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Got the farm. Whole other field I could start harvesting too, but I am not going to do that. Oh, it is so ready too.
I've never done this before. I'm like rappelling up the wall off the side of the compound. With a grappling unit or whatever. Huh. Now this is possible. I was like, grappling unit. Just picked it up. Guess I can use it. we should. There's still still a $1.4 million pink diamond.
Demantus12, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you in chat. end this stream here in a couple minutes. Load up the rest of this fart. Oof, that was bad.
That was perfect timing. As soon as you said that, a guy saw me. Yeah, I'm actually killing it. He saw me and you're like, oof, that was bad.
Already got food in it? What? Huh. Alright, well, I am going to save it here. We got the farm. Take a quick run through. Should be my cows. Storage. And more storage in here. I don't think this doesn't open right now. Vehicle workshop here. I think this is the light switch for the whole farm too. Yes. Up here, chickens. Let me just see where they... Oh yeah, the chickens run around the farmyard. That's amazing.
Is that like the main farm yet?
It's one of the farms. There's 3 you can pick from. Oh, this is perfect. I got chickens running around everywhere. There's 10 of them. Okay. Just gonna sell them for now. I'll deal with it tomorrow. Amazing. GB modding. Great job. Love the map, dude. Back here. Manure and water. We'll get these greenhouses going. Probably tomorrow night. Or tomorrow afternoon when I get back from my little mini vacation. But we'll see. So until then, everybody have a good night. Thank you to all my subscribers, followers, viewers, listeners. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We'll see you in the next one. This is Farm Sim Freak, signing off.